Here's the brutal truth: 90% of digital product creators fail because they either pick the markets that are too competitive or just simply dead. But what if you could spot trending niches before everyone else floods in, before the market gets saturated, and even before your competitor even know it exists? I just created this AI tool that does exactly that, and it's predicting the next wave of profitable niches in real time. And in the next few minutes, I'll be breaking down exactly how it works, how you can use it to find gold mine opportunities while they're still untapped. And here's the best part: I'll be showing you how to access this tool for absolutely free. No catch, no hidden fees. Let's deep dive in. All right. So once you basically log in, you will see these four unique categories specifically created for you to find either the hidden gems or the new niches that just got that are just picking up the trend, the high ticket niches, and the evergreen niches that are just sitting there making money. So what you gotta do is click on any niche, okay? Click on the any category. I mean to say, let's say I want to find out what are those hidden gems that are low competition that others have overlooked and perfect if you're just starting out, okay? When you're gonna click on it, you will see this dashboard. Now here, first of all, you're gonna see the title of that digital product, right? Or the book, or that anything it is, right? Or the cookbook, or the storybook, or the coloring book, or whatever it is. You will see an estimated monthly sales and an estimated monthly revenue with the price. And I will be showing you my workflow, how I would go if I'm just starting from scratch, if I've never sold any product online. Here's how I will go, right? So I'll just scroll through it, just kind of get a feel of something, and instantly, as you can see, this book caught my attention because, hey, let me remind myself, this is January. Next month is Valentine's Day is coming, and someone just actually created a book literally like last month, and they're already selling well, an estimated of 1,600 copies. And this is a Valentine Day gift for kids with some jokes and activities. Now, there you go. You got an interesting idea to start with, right? You can get some inspiration of the cover, the title. Let's continue our research, right? You will see, and by the way, this gets updated in real time. You just have to just scroll through the different pages to kind of get what you want. All right, very interesting. I spot this unique book as well, the super easy gelatin trick for weight loss. Let's see when it got published. Literally, this one was also published 2 weeks ago. Now, you see how your mind is now already started thinking about new ideas because it's an inertia, right? As long as it has no ideas, it can't think of ideas. But the moment you start giving it unique ideas, now you're literally bombarded with, oh, you could do that, you could do this. Look at that. Easy Bake Oven Cookbook. This is selling 400 copies on an estimated thing. And this was just literally created 30 days ago. Isn't that nuts? Right? And by the way, for all of these, right, this video is not about how to create these, right? I have actually created previously so many tutorials on how to create these cookbooks, these activity books, these joke books. So I'll put the link in the description or in the I button so you can check that out. I just want you to kind of understand the flow, how I go from finding the niche or thinking about what's going, how can I tweak it and stuff like that, right? So now I'm on the third page, as you can see, and I see interesting. Oh, look at that. The Secret Playbook Life for Life Lessons for Kids. Very interesting. Let me open in the new tab. Look at that. This one was published on 21st of November 2025. And basically, this gives me an idea. Instead of creating an individual storybooks, what if I create short stories, combine them together, and just create a fun story of 50 storybook? That's what's working, right? So again, a unique idea that you could not think about it, right? Now, fourth, let's see. So we have activity books. Boom. Let's see when it got published. Let me open it in a new tab. Let me cancel these ones. All right. This was published around about 2 months ago. And let's see how much it is selling. It's selling around 700 copies every single month. Very interesting. What does it have? Word search. You can create it using artistly. Mazes. You can create Sudoku. You can create logic puzzles. You can create everything you can create. Simple, right? It gives you the title that is converting, that is doing really well to get you inspired from. It gives you the cover. If you're not sure what to cover, you can get inspiration from this. And that is the thing. Look at this. Another idea. The World Geography, activity books. Everyone thinks in the, things in the perspective of an animal activity book or this activity book. But, there is this also another unique idea that, okay, what if you create an activity book that, has the challenges and everything, but for geography, right? That is pretty interesting idea. And again, look at this. This was published 3 months ago and already selling 1,500 copies. Oh, sorry, 150 copies every single month. Boom, look at that. Word search for kids. Let's see how much this is doing. So this was published again 2 months ago, and this is like to building the vocabulary. These are not so much, these are not so much difficult for kids, but these are not difficult but easy for kids, right? These are not adult word puzzles. These are simple word puzzles. You can create exactly like this. I'll put a link in the I button, so check out how I actually showed you how you can do and create digital product and the books like these, right? Let's see in the next tab, right? So, okay, a Valentine Day gift. That is very interesting. Another idea, right? Let's just see. And then you'll get n number of ideas that you can't just like think about it, right? But again, it's the law of inertia. When you don't have idea, you are stuck, you don't know where to move in. But when you're getting that momentum, you know what to create next. You know what's working. You know where to basically move ahead with unique thing. Okay, Valentine Day gifts. You see, this is the third Valentine that is that is getting trending, which obviously we know why, because Valentine Day is coming. But it's a very interesting. So this is a activity book for kids, literally got published 20 days ago, and this is the #1 new release in the children's word game books, and it's an I Spy book with the activity. Again, that is very, very, very powerful, right? Let's check the next page, and you can go on. These are hundreds and hundreds of ideas, right? Look at this. This is the super fun activity book for smart girls, logic puzzles, riddles, and brain teasers. Very, very interesting idea. This was again published 2 months ago and has 165 copies selling. And you can just go on and on and on. The idea here is not to copy something, right? Again, right? The idea is never about copying something. The idea is to get inspiration for markets that you could not think about on your own because you just don't have the data, but now you have this data, and that is the power, guys. Okay, I want you to think in that perspective. Look at this. Bible made easy for kids. This was published 3 months ago, and it's right, interactive journey. Very cool idea. And as you go through this, you will find some patterns, and that is your that is your sign, like, okay, this is the thing that you need to tap in, right? And as you scroll and scroll and scroll, sometimes you will see just some insane ideas that you just can't think on your own, right? Look at this, right? This is a Spanish-English bilingual storybook, basically, for kids with 5-minute stories, boosting their vocabulary. The idea is I want you to take inspiration for this title. Why is this title? This is the reason why this is selling approx 200 copies every single month, and probably more, right? But this is the #1 bestseller in the Caribbean and Latin American dramas and play category. You see, now you are getting inspiration for what kind of categories to pick, what kind of titles that are doing well, what kind of cover inspirations that you can take. You see, you can think on that perspective. A lot of cookbooks are appearing, right? Ramadan, right? That is coming, right? So there is a book already about that, right? So you see the thought process there, right? The thought process is about finding and connecting the dots. By the way, the vehicle dot maker, I'm working on a feature like this that will allow you to create these dot maker books. But look at this. This was published 3 months ago and already selling 160 copies, right? And just go on and on and on. And I want to show, right? I hope you got the flow, right? The flow is to let the inertia, right? Let the momentum begin with the ideas for the topic, for the book, for the cover, for the category, for the title, for the description. So you're not starting just like everyone with no idea. Just think what you could, because the worst thing that you can do is just think about something and do it. It's not backed by data, and the results, right? If something is not, it has a 50-50 probability if it will work or if it will not. But what if you get something, you use something that is backed by data, then your probability just, skyrockets, right? Probability of success, probability of selling just skyrockets. And that's what every expert, every, experienced professional person in the digital product industry do. They see what's the trend, they try to hijack that. It's the best way of hijacking your way to success, right? So look at this, right? This is an iPhone 17 Pro just launched and someone just created a user guide. Pretty interesting, right? We got crosswords, we got, once you go through these guys, you will see like patterns, right? Like obviously you'll see like 1,000 unique book, scorekeeping patch. You will see some product ideas as well that you could not think about, right? Like the dot maker book, right? So that is the thing I want you to think about, right? Look at that. As we are going pages after pages, there's a Valentine Day coloring book for toddlers that is selling like hotcakes, right? It just published like 20 days ago and already sold like 200 copies. It is nuts, right? So that's the thing. Now, there's another thing, right? I hope you kind of got the idea, got the flow. There's one more thing I want to mention here, right? You can actually save the books here, right? For you to come back later, get inspired from, right? You can click on this save button and then you can click on a folder and you can put like something like, okay, it's a coloring book folder, right? Coloring book folder, create it. And then you can just click on plus coloring book. And then on the left side, you can go to saved books. And then you will see your coloring book that you saved. So you can kind of save it just like what you can do using Artistly. Now comes the main part. How do you get access to this? This is so cool and amazing and exciting, but how do you get your hands on it? So it's very simple, right? Everyone who has Artistly is going to get this for absolutely free. For those of you who don't have it, you can get Artistly. You just don't get this. You get so many things with a special discount that we are running. Check the link in the description. But for those of you, everyone who has Artistly, get the access for this for absolutely free. The way you're gonna go there is inside your dashboard, you will see something called My Purchases tab, and it is hidden right there. Under the My Purchases tab, you will see the plan that you're in, which is Artistly Unlimited or Artistly Premium. And there you will see a thing called Niche Finder. And there you go. Just click on Go to Niche Finder and you will be redirected to this amazing tool without any fees, without anything, right? So I hope you love this. I know you're going to take full advantage of this and get you and hijack your way to success, right? So let me know what you think about it. Stay tuned, subscribe to this channel because I have so many amazing things coming soon. Take care. Bye.